Tomorrow night, Aston Villa are playing Brentford at the G-Tech, which is a huge game for both teams because they're very close in the table and are both vying for European places. Unai Emery has been at Bodymoor Heath speaking in his press conference, and here is exactly what he had to say. And as always, I'm going to start off with the team news. So, some slightly more positive team news. Obviously, people have come back. Boubacar Kamara, Pau Torres, and Matty Cash are all back, but Onana still not fit, but training, and Ross Barkley, unfortunately, still injured with that MCL tear. Definitely good to get a few numbers back, but obviously missing out on a few CDMs, which isn't the best thing in the world. But anyway, let's move on to what Unai had to say. Unai was asked about competing in different competitions and how to balance it correctly. He said the important thing was to compete and get the best collective individual performances. Unai was then asked about facing Brentford, said they're a very, very strong team. Thomas Frank's done a very good job, and going to the G-Tech is not easy. All their players defensively and offensively have good assists, goals, and strong structure. They are competing and getting better and better each year. If you don't remember at the start of the season, Brentford had a very strong home record. He was asked about their home form and he said that sometimes they're winning and sometimes they're losing. They have different results but are performing well, and they deserve more out the games they're playing. Even if they're not getting results at home, they are always playing strong. Interesting, he was asked about Thomas Frank and Brentford as a whole, and he said that the Brentford he knows now is not what he knew when he first joined the Premier League. The technology they use, the way they coach, is all completely different. But one thing they are doing is competing, and some players are getting very well. Then finally, he was asked about fatigue. He said, "It is our challenge to compete. We must eat, sleep, recover, repeat, and train, of course." And one thing he did say was that the Premier League was the most important of all season. This is our main focus, and he said that since the beginning. So Villa fans, neutral fans, Brentford fans, what did you think of this press conference? Comment that down below, and if you don't already, click that follow button. I do these before every single game.